I remember in February of 1995, I began to cry out to the Lord. Day and night, began to cry out to the Lord for more. And my prayer was, God, I want more at any cost. I'll pay any price. And I prayed it day and night. In fact, it became such an expression in my heart. I don't think it would be wrong to describe it as a volcanic expression, because it would come from deep within me, unplanned at times, as I would cry out to the Lord for more at any cost. And there were a number of occasions where I woke up in the night praying. I didn't wake up to pray. I woke myself up because my spirit man was crying out to the Lord for more at any cost. And I'll never forget that season in my life, because it ended with an encounter with the Lord, a visitation of God that lasted 3 nights. And it started at 3 a.m. on one particular morning. I'm not going to go into the description of the event. I've done it many times here, but I don't want it to go off track from what I feel I need to talk to you about today. But I will say that the power of God was upon me physically, an encounter with the Lord, and I knew that he was looking for one thing from me. He wanted to know if I meant it when I said I wanted more at any cost. And what he did is I had no control of my limbs. The power of God upon me was so strong that there was no question who it was. It was not pleasant, but it was glorious, if that makes sense. The Lord was looking to see if I meant it when I said I'll pay any price for more. And he paraded circumstances in front of me. He reminded me that Jacob wrestled with an angel and limped the rest of his life. Mary was the mother of the illegitimate child all of her days. And he paraded scenes in front of my eyes where I remember the picture of me trying to stand and teach to the church in Weaverville. This is while we were still in Weaverville. I was trying to minister, teach from the Word, and realize I have no control over my limbs. I look like I should be locked up somewhere, and realizing there's no one there that's going to believe this is the Lord, and realizing that there's that stigma that is oftentimes involved when God does something deep, profound, and sometimes new. And then the scene changed. I saw myself standing in front of my favorite restaurant in town, and realizing that not only would our entire church family not believe that this was God, but I would be a laughingstock to the entire city. And the Lord just kept pressing. Did you mean it when you said you wanted more at any cost? And I remember laying there with tears streaming down my face for, I don't know, I didn't measure the time, I'm guessing 20 minutes, 30 minutes, where the tears streamed down my face onto the pillowcase. And as the Lord would parade the scenes, and then he would want to know, did you mean it when you said more at any cost? And when the scenes stopped and I was left with just the presence of God upon me, and the realization that although I heard no voice, he was asking a question. Did you mean it when you said you want more at any cost? And I said, yes, I'll pay any price. If I never function as a normal human being the rest of my life, it's fine. If I am mocked, if I'm misunderstood, it doesn't matter to me. And that went on all night long. The next night, the third night, 3 nights in a row. And it was this encounter with the Lord that prepared me for what would happen here just some months later when we moved here. This was October. We became full-time pastors here in February of the next year. And a mighty outpouring of the Holy Spirit came. And it was glorious. It was wonderful. Things I'd wanted all my entire life that I could recall began to happen. And yet 1,000 people over the course of a number of months just got up and left. And it would have been devastating had I not first had that encounter where I laid down my right to ever be successful, to ever be respected, to ever be recognized as having dignity. All those things literally died over 3 nights. They just died. And so when I came, man, I was given something so precious. I felt like the luckiest guy on the planet that I could be involved in an outpouring of the Holy Spirit, and the fact that it backfired in a sense of support and favor and those kinds of things didn't matter at all, not one bit. And we just we just felt like the most blessed people on the planet.